The Turkey Valley Trojans went on the road last Friday night, ended up with a 58-22 win over Central Elkader. Trojan coach Mark Scott joining us. And coach, what were your takeaways from last Friday night?
We played pretty well. We're getting better. We ran the ball well, threw the ball really well. Defensively, the kids bought into what we were trying to do. We gave up a couple plays on pass plays, but I mean, they had some athletes running around, but I thought we adjusted and played pretty well.
And defensively, you did end up with 4 tackles for a loss, and JD Cruzy with another 2 interceptions. Seemingly, JD is a guy that has the nose for the football on defense. What allows him to make so many plays on defense and on offense?
Athleticism. Well, he plays our invert, so he's on the, he does a lot of the pass coverage, and he does a pretty good job of keeping it, having instincts about where the ball is going to go and breaking on it. And on, he had a lot of tackles last week because that was kind of our game plan, was utilizing to stop the run. So he did a good job doing what he needed to do.
And you mentioned the passing game with a pretty good night last Friday, 7 of 9. You completed 7 passes. You threw it 9 times, and 1 out of every 3 times you threw it, it went for a touchdown pass. What made your passing game click so well last Friday?
Well, part of that was we wanted a 2-minute offense, right? Basically at the end of the first half, and completed several in a row that helped. They played off, backed off, but we got them on play actions a couple of times. JD got behind them. Logan does a real good job of throwing the ball where JD can go get it and they can't. But that's that's the majority of it. I mean, those two have a pretty nice timing on where to throw the ball and when to throw it. So.
And you mentioned you ran the ball well, 375 yards, 6.7 yards a carry, but these offensive stats don't happen without the offensive line doing its job. How has your line developed through the first half of this year?
Well, yeah, we're, a lot of more inexperienced, so we're getting, they're getting some experience up front and, maintaining blocks. Now, the confusion about where they're supposed to go is a little less. Now it's, and they're getting better at realizing that it's not just hit and go. You got to hit and drive. So.
And this week, you're back on the road once again. You'll make the trip to Clarksville, a team sitting at 3-2 right now. What are you expecting out of the Indians Friday night?
They're going to run the ball. I mean, they throw it some, but if they can run the ball, they're going to run it. They have a big back. He's not like blazingly fast, but he runs hard and he keeps his feet moving. And if you just think you're going to run into him and knock him over, you're going to be a little bit disappointed.
All right, Coach. Hopefully you can keep the positivity going this Friday night. Keep your guys healthy. We wish best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Mark Scott, head coach of the Turkey Valley Trojans. Trojans at Clarksville this Friday night.